In the last lecture, we have studied to solve quadratic equations by factorization method. Now, let's consider the example x square plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Consider this example. If I have to solve this by factorization method, for that I have to take the product of the first term and the last term, that is 5x square, and factorize this term in such a way that the sum should be middle term. Okay. Now here, what are the factors of negative 5? Because the factors of x square are x and x. Okay. And the factors of negative 5 are, that is negative 5 multiplied by 1 or 5 multiplied by negative 1. Now in this both cases, the sum of these two terms is, here it is negative 4, and in this case 5 plus negative 1, that is 4. So in no case the sum is plus 2 here. So we can't factorize negative 5x square in such a way that the sum is plus 2. So to solve such examples, we have to use different method, and that method we are going to study today, that is completing square method. Completing square method. The name itself suggests something, that is we have to convert something into a complete square. Now we will you have studied identities last year, that is x plus a bracket square. Have you studied this? The expansion of this identity is the first term square, that is x square, plus 2 multiplied by first term multiplied by last term, that is 2ax, plus last term square, that is a square. So we will come to our original example now, that is x square plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. It is not a perfect square trinomial, and that's why we can't solve it by factorization method. So we will convert it in this form, that is x square minus a square, and the factors of this are x minus a into x plus a. Okay. So we will convert this into that form. For that, take this constant term to that side, x square plus 2x equal to 5. Now if I compare this to this perfect square trinomial, then there is the third term is absent here. This third term is absent here, and I have to add that third term here, and for that we have to find out it. Now compare these middle terms. Here the middle term, the coefficient of x is 2. Here the coefficient of x is 2a. Because to add the third term, I have to find out the value of a here. So what is the value of a here? You can easily say it is 1. Okay. So we have to add a square here. If a equal to 1, what is a square? That is also 1 in this case. Okay. So add this 1 to this side. But we can't add only to LHS. So add 1 to both LHS and RHS. That is x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 5 plus 1. Means it will, the original quadratic equation will remain same. Now it is a perfect square trinomial. Okay. So we can factorize it. What is the factors of this? That is first term x, write down its square root, x plus the last term square root is, the square root of 1 is also 1, that is x plus 1 bracket square equal to, it is 6. So what we have done, we have take this constant term to that side. For what? We have to convert it into a perfect square trinomial, and for that we have to add the constant term. We have find out the constant term by comparing it to this. I will explain it again. Okay. Now this is a perfect square trinomial. Find out its square root. It is x plus 1 bracket square equal to 6. And after this, take square root on both sides. It is x plus 1. I'm solving it here. What we have to do after this, take square root on both sides. Taking square root on both sides. Its square root is what? It is x plus 1 equal to, what is the square root of 6? It is root 6, but it is plus or minus root 6. Now x plus 1 equal to plus or minus root 6. To find out the value of x, shift this plus 1 to that side. That is x equal to negative 1 plus or minus root 6. So what are our roots here? X equal to, it is minus 1 plus root 6, or it is minus 1 minus root 6. And in this way we can find out the roots of the given quadratic equation by completing square method. In this example they are plus 1 plus root 6, sorry, negative 1 plus root 6, or it is negative 1 minus root 6. Now see, to solve the given example by completing square method, we have to find out the constant term, third term to be added. And in the last example, what we have done, the example was this. So what we have done, what term we add here? Plus 1 we have added. And how we find out it? We compare this middle term to this term of the, okay, here we have compared it. So for that what we have taken, the coefficient of x, that is here 2. We divide it by coefficient of x. We have taken, we divide it by 2, means we have find out the value of a there. And then we have to add the square of this term. Okay. So what term we have to add here? Means that was just for your understanding, but you can learn the formula for to find out the term to be added. So term to be added. So in every example you can write down this formula. That is what term we have to add? Coefficient of x. Find out the coefficient of x, divide it by 2 and take its square. Okay, this term we have to add to both sides. And for that there were some steps. So what is the first step? Now in this case the coefficient of x square is already 1. So we don't have to make it 1, because if it is 1 we can't compare it to this x square plus 2x plus a square. To compare to this trinomial, perfect square trinomial, we have to make the coefficient of x square 1. So this is our first step, that make coefficient of x square 1. Okay. This is our first step. After that, in the step second, what we have to do? Find the coefficient of x. Find coefficient of x divided by 2. Divide it by 2 and take its square. Take its square. What we have to do? I am repeating again. Make coefficient of x square 1. Okay. Equal to 1 I am writing. Then find coefficient of x, divide it by 2 and take its square. Okay. Now in the third step, we have to add this term. Step 3. Add this term. This term is what? The term that we got in step second. Okay. To both sides. To both sides. Then in the step fourth, what we have done? Take square root on both sides. So in the step fourth, take square root on both sides and then find out the value of x. In step 5, find value of x. Okay, so these are the 5 steps in getting the factors, roots of the quadratic equation by completing square method. Make coefficient of x square 1, that is also essential. You know why. Find coefficient of x, divide it by 2, find its square, then add this term that we got in step second to both sides of the equation, that we have to shift the constant term to the right hand side, and then we got two sides. Take square root on both sides and then find the value of x, and these values of x are the roots of the quadratic equation. Now we will see another example. Okay, that is, here the coefficient of y square is not 1, that is 2y square plus 9y plus 10. We have to solve this example by completing square method. So what is our step first? Make the coefficient of y square 1. How we can make coefficient of y square 1? Clearly divide this whole equation by 2. So divide by 2. Divide this term by 2. 2 will get cancelled. 2y square upon 2. This 2 will get cancelled. I will get only y square plus. Divide this term also by 2. That is 9y upon 2. That is, I can write it like this. Means we can understand the coefficient of y square clearly. 9 upon 2y. Again divide this term also by 2 equal to 0. So that is 10 upon 2. What is it? That is 5. Now after this, what is our step second? Take this constant term to that side. That is y square plus 9 upon 2y equal to this 5. When it will go to that side, it will become negative. That is negative 5. Okay. Now we have to convert it into a perfect square trinomial. And for that we have to find term to be added. And for that, what is the formula that is written in our textbooks also? Equal to coefficient of, now here this is the quadratic equation in variable y, that is coefficient of y divided by 2 bracket square. So what is the coefficient of y here? 9 upon 2. That is 9 upon 2. Divide by 2 means what? Multiply by 1 upon 2. That is, to divide by a fraction means to multiply by its reciprocal. So reciprocal of 2 is 1 upon 2. Bracket square. Multiplication of fractions. Multiply both numerators, that is 9. Multiply both denominators, 2 multiplied by 2, 4. That is bracket square. Now the square of this fraction is 9, square of 9 is 81, square of 4 is 16, and this term we have to add. Okay, so add. Now I have to rough this because there is no place. You just see neatly again. Term to be added. Which term we have to add? Coefficient of y upon 2 bracket square. The coefficient of y is this one, 9 upon 2. I have taken that. Divide it by 2 means multiply by 1 upon 2. And just take the square of it. So add 81 upon 16 to both sides. That is y square plus 9 upon 2y plus 81 upon 16 equal to minus 5 plus 81 upon 16. I have added it to both sides. Now it is a perfect square trinomial. It is the square of which binomial? The square root of y we have to write here plus middle term is positive. This is also positive, and that's why I take plus sign here. its square root is 9 upon 4 bracket square is equal to, now add these two fractions. For that, do it by cross multiplication. 16 multiplied by 5, that is 16 5 is 80, negative 80 plus 81 upon 16. It is negative 80 plus 81, 1. So I am directly writing it here, that is 1 upon 16. And after that, what is our step? Take square root on both sides. Take square root on both sides. Its square root is y plus 9 upon 4 equal to, its square root is, the square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 16 is 4. But it is plus or minus 4. That is equal to, it is, now shift this term to that side. That is y equal to, this is positive, it will become negative when it will be go to right hand side, minus plus or minus this. That is, what are our two factors? It is y equal to minus 9 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 is equal to minus 9 plus 1 minus 8 upon 4, that is negative 2. Or it is y equal to minus 9 upon 4 minus 1 upon 4. Negative 9, negative 1, it is negative 10 upon 4. That is, it is negative 5 upon 2. So, the roots of the given quadratic equation is negative 2 or it is negative 5 upon 2. Okay. So,